Okay, I'm just making a quick video because I'm kind of gutting out my Suburban Battalion Chief vehicle because I'm going to be going on a trip out to Oregon, and this is part of what was actually in the back of the fire truck for storing, I guess, fire equipment, and it had a three-way power port here, and they deleted, I just went grocery shopping, but they deleted one of the rear seats, or the bench in the back. Now it has bucket seats in the front because it still has a big center console with all kinds of equipment on it. And one of the things, you're not going to be able to hear me because of the music. One of the things I was considering doing was putting a speaker box back here, because I like the AC Delco radio. But I noticed one of the times the doors swung shut in the back, all of a sudden these speakers started working. I didn't even know there were speakers in there. But I don't know if this is something that happened because when it was a fire truck, they deleted some stuff. The actual control up there that runs the rear air conditioning, this one didn't do anything, and then the one that's up there further above the driver area, that wasn't even there. So I actually ended up going to a junkyard and getting that control out of another vehicle, and then my rear air conditioner worked, but they never had the rear air conditioner working the whole time I owned it. But the other thing was, if I push this, which turns this light out, all of a sudden these speakers start working. And I've heard there's amplifiers that go throughout these trucks. The front door speakers are run off of the actual head unit amp, and then there's another amp under the driver's seat or passenger seat front for the door speakers. But I don't know if there's an amp back here, but all these different buttons, I guess, control something different to shut off stuff or complete a circuit for the rear door to open and close. But if you listen, and that light comes on, all of a sudden these speakers stop working. I actually never checked to see if the door speakers and the backlit working. No, these are still working. But if anybody has a 99 Suburban, this is a 2500 LT, but I don't know if this is a factory wiring thing or if they jumped power off of the closest supply, which might have been a wire that goes to the rear amp for these speakers. But all I do is push this, and then I've got these two more speakers working. But if this baffles anybody else that has a Suburban, that's not what happens, and maybe I'll have to pull this apart and find out why, since I'm going to be running an amp off of probably just a speaker wire. I'm not going to run wires all the way up to the deck because it's a factory deck, and until I change to an aftermarket deck, there's really no point in changing the wiring harness around. But yeah, this is weird.
Digital directions do have their downside.
And I thought maybe it was just maybe they're running off of the amp and there was too much power getting drawn from it. But even with that off, once I hit this,
you don't want the most direct
all of a sudden these speakers work.
Want to take the scenic route. That's why the Wall Street Journal
Is this
says
normal?
maps are surging in popularity.
I don't know. I'm going to finish gutting this thing out.
The American